Welcome back to the channel. We're finally taking a look at Biomutant on Geforce now. The first thing I want to do though is jump over into my settings because I do get a lot of questions here. I don't run auto on the server. I run a manual there, and then I use custom, max out the bitrate, 1080p, 60 adaptive, and pretty much that's it. That's usually what I run with here, and it works out just fine for me. But there's a ton of options you can go through in the settings and try to get things working how you need them to. So let's jump back over to the games and we'll get Biomutant going, and we're going to kind of do an old school thing, and we're going to run the launching timer, and we're going to see how long it takes to actually get in. So let's click play here and get that going. There's our timer. And they've really done a good job over the past 6 months or so of shaving down the load times of these PC games. Now, they don't launch like console games. These are PC versions with, you know, having to sign into your store launcher and that type of thing still. So it takes a little bit of time, but it's not too bad compared to what it used to be. This is actually pretty quick, and I don't have to re-sign in. You see everything's just happening automatically. And really, especially even for this game, I thought the load in was pretty good at 30 seconds, 30.1, and we're into the game. So we'll skip past the menu stuff that you can skip through here though, and gets us right to the main menu. Let's take a look at our rig first. We got the 2080C going here. I had a 1080 earlier. I logged off for a bit and got back on a 2080, so that's what we recorded everything with here. Jumping into our settings, full screen, 1080p as usual. VSync off here, though we are adaptive in the app. No dynamic resolution because we are 1080, 1440p and 4K. I've been running that. And then maxed out on our preset and default on our advanced on the bottom. So, and this was pretty much the default settings as well. So everything really good here for the 2080C. So getting into the game here, everything was running great. I do have the FPS counter up there from Steam so that you can see that. A little hard here and there because of the color, but we're kind of stuck with it. But I want to have it up there for the settings that we're running. And this is a convenient spot. This is a fort that we're going to run through and take down. So this was a pretty cool spot to show some good gameplay and some story and how the conversations go. And I think it was a pretty good run here for Geforce Now. The latency was great as usual. Bitrate was looking good. Image was clean. And overall, Biomutant has been running really good on Geforce Now for me. So I've also really just been enjoying the game. I've noticed some of the reviews aren't as high as I would have expected, but for me, this is one of my favorite games I've played this year. So let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. Have you played on Geforce Now? Are you playing the game at all? Definitely let me know. So thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, leave your comment. All that helps the channel, and you guys know I really appreciate it. All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next one.
Shot. Ride like the wind. It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. You need to unite the tribes and save the Tree of Life to truly become free. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story. It burns brighter than the light. That's a PYROSIZZLER right there. Just get to work on it. Make it frizzle. The world is awake. Nice crackle. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The JAGNI tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight. He needs a logical reason to surrender the fort without a fight. He recognizes the strength of a good argument and agrees it's for the best. He'll surrender the fort to you. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Your Sifu is pleased. You're one step closer to uniting the tribes. It's a pity you needed to use force to get the point across. But he's still concerned about the fate of the world. Believes the war you wage is based on the principle that if you win, the end will justify the means. He says you've grown so much stronger than when you first met. You know better than anyone that the fate of the world is still at stake. You need a world where everyone is guided only by their conscience. The fate of the world depends on the triumph of good. The tree of life still stands, and it's up to you to make sure it does so to the end. It's the JAGNI staff. You have a chance to change the future for good or bad.